Hey everyone, my name's Nick, the Communication and Presentation Officer for Hitec Digital Vision. Hitec Digital Vision presents consumers with the best value for action capture cameras and unmanned aerial view drones and other camera-related products throughout the entire world. Our high-quality camera products include many desirable features, excellent customer support services, and long-term warranties. Our prices cannot be beat for the value and quality in all of our camera products. Hitec Digital Vision is also a recognized leader for promoting organizational ethics in the camera industry, as we are stepping closer to using renewable recycled materials in the camera industry, as evidenced by being a two-time winner of the prestigious Corporate Responsibility Award. Hitec's earnings per share slightly increased each year, starting in year 5 until year 12, when it decreased in earnings per share as a result of poor financial management. In year 11, Hitec established 3 separate loans for a failed to make the correct adjustments in the following year, and Hitec had to restructure its management team after week 6. So in week 7 it was happening, and the company's creative designer officer resigned. The communication officer had to take an unexpected leave of absence, and during Hitec's restructuring with the members that were left, there was some confusion within management that resulted in poor decisions. Hitec Digital Visions had a slow but steady financial beginning, and Hitec stock prices increased slightly until year 9, when it decreased from 109 to 108. However, in year 10, Hitec made some positive adjustments and stock prices rose to 118, almost 119. Good job. Hitec's performance increase was a result of management's improved communication. After year 5, Hitec Digital Vision had experienced profitable years without incurring new loans. This had allowed Hitec Digital Vision credit rating to rise to a maximum of an A+ for 2 consecutive years, 8 and 9. After year 9, large long-term loans were made available to cover the cost of capital expenditures for additional space, equipment, and production capacity upgrades. These loans were the primary reasons for lowering the credit rating to an A- in the most recent 2 years. Overall, Hitec Digital Vision has demonstrated fiscal responsibility by maintaining a credit rating of at least an A the entire time for 7 years. HDV's image rating rose steadily from years 5 through 10. HDV's managerial decisions to make large investments in corporate responsibility initiatives contributed to that rise of image rating to an 86 by year 10. So successful was this strategy because Hitec Digital Visions won the Corporate Responsibility Award for 2 consecutive years, 9 and 10. Since then, rival competitors are investing more in corporate responsibility. Nonetheless, Hitec Digital Visions continues to invest higher than industry average cash outlays for corporate responsibility initiatives, but image rating has tapered off and reached a plateau of 87 for the past 2 years. HDV has consistently generated an increase of revenue each year, and Hitec had a slow start until year 10. Hitec's management team made some positive adjustments, which improved the communication and teamwork, because it takes teamwork to make a dream work. Our strengths is that we're one of the top 3 camera companies in the global market for most recent year 12. Over the years, Hitec Digital Vision has continued to demonstrate consistent pattern for best industry performance and achievements to meet and exceed investor expectations. Key performance measures: return on equity, stock price, credit, and image rating rarely show any decline in only few categories from year to year, but overall, key performance measures demonstrate consistent pattern to rise for long-term prosperity. Hitec Digital Vision won the Corporate Responsibility Award for 2 consecutive years, both 9 and 10, and Hitec has upgraded assembly and facility production operations with added space, new workstations, and robotics for cameras in both the drones. However, there are weaknesses such as not using renewable recycled materials, and despite Hitec Digital Vision's consistency for year to year high performance achievements, Hitec Digital Vision has never won a bullseye reward. Based on year 12, Hitec Digital Vision has the highest administrative expenses and the highest interest expenses in the camera industry. HDV managers will need to reduce costs and pay down these loans and never use them again. Our opportunities include annual demand for cameras is going to rise 5%, and drones are also at 5%. I'm sure I could get it 7% using recycled materials, hemp plastic, and recycled plastic materials for drones and cameras. HDV currently has above the industry average market shares of almost 16% in North America, 14% in Asia, and a whopping 17% in Latin America for cameras. HDV is in good position to continue to grow these markets with average company wholesale prices for cameras that are below industry averages in all 4 world markets. Hitec Digital Vision's drones have a smaller market share that ranges from almost 14% to 11% in these 4 world market areas, so there is ample room to grow sales for the drones in this rising demanding market. Our threats are always going to be political and economic changes occurring in different countries around the world. This is why we go with the low-risk companies, just the members that are on the current roster. Check out, they're good to go. Present potential threats for any business entrepreneurs is dealing with operating in the global markets. Managers over here at Hitec are vigilant to assess relevant business risk associated with ongoing current events reported by company agents working in the field and in the news media. For the next 2 years, we want to slowly increase the quality of our products, adding hemp plastic, recycled plastic materials, but still give relatively the same price with an upgraded, attractive appearance. I feel firm on the warranty period because it's not too long and it's not too short. It's fair for them, it's fair for us. But the numbers do speak for themselves, and eventually I want to take hold of recycled materials when the prices can become a little lower and more competitive with the traditional materials. Hitec Digital Vision will employ the best cost strategy for our drones on producing 5-star ratings at the lowest price possible. Hitec drones are available in a variety of modes. They have appealing attributes and accessories. We're thinking of including a military and medical series, but more to be continued on that. Our primary objective is to ensure a safe and secure work environment with properly inspected equipment for a zero risk of hazard, and all employees will undergo a competency course and final exam to officially qualify for the spot on the team. They have to be willing to learn and know how to absorb and apply new information when needed. And we need superstar individuals because they're the ones that will give us superstar products. That is all for today, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great weekend, and God bless.